A week after 4 kittens were found in an old washing machine, rescuers got an unexpected call. This feline family had a rough start in life, having been found in the most unlikely of places, a forgotten washing machine. No longer fit for purpose, the household appliance came to have another useful function, but the adventure for the kittens inside was far from over. Before we get started, take a moment to please subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, and give us a like. A female worker at a florist shop in Edgware, UK was pottering around outside in the garden behind the business. However, instead of finding more stock for the shop floor, the employee came across something quite unexpected. An old washing machine had been sitting there among the weeds for a very long time. Indeed, so many plants had started to grow around it that nature had claimed it for its own. What's more, a pregnant, untamed cat had clearly decided that this was the ideal place to have her litter and raise her young. It was perfectly private and quiet, so she made the most of this small oasis that nobody knew about but her, or so she thought. In fact, her hiding place was about to be uncovered. Looking inside the drum of the machine, the florist made her startling discovery. She'd stumbled upon the birthplace of 4 kittens. Amazed, the staff member put in a call to a nearby shelter, the Mayhew Animal Home. Workers there then arranged to collect the tiny bunch of newborns. When kittens get to around 5 weeks old, they start to move about, and this was when they were spotted by the lady, recounted Tiana Mazzoni, who works at the animal charity in Kensal Green, London. So it wasn't so much a case of curiosity killed the cat, rather curiosity had saved the cat. Having placed the call, the lady from the florist found a box for the kittens and rounded them up, ready to be transported. However, it wasn't going to be as easy to transport the mom. She wasn't domesticated and would probably be unhappy about being picked up. When they got to the scene, the shelter workers performed all the usual cautionary checks. Furthermore, they made sure that none of the siblings had wandered off and left behind. Then when they arrived at the animal home, the cute kittens were given a medical and pronounced healthy and very lucky. For the mother, though, the shelter had a different tactic, as Mazzoni made clear. As the kitten's mom was a feral cat, we left a trap down for her, she said. We were then able to bring her into our home, where she was neutered and health checked by our veterinary team, and then we returned her back to where she was found as part of our trap, neuter, and return program, she continued. Designed to help limit the number of feral cats on the streets of London, the animal home started their scheme in 1996. It provides an ideal solution for cats like this brave mom, who was returned to her old neighborhood in Burnt Oak, Edgware. The familiar territory meant that she could have her old hunting ground back, as well as her independence. Mazzoni went on to say that there's method behind the Moggy's apparent madness in giving birth in such an odd place. That's because feline moms prefer to find tucked away spots, for example beneath beds or sofas. It's usually quite common for domestic cats to give birth in washing machines, as it's like a private cubbyhole for them, she said. Moreover, the kittens were given lots of TLC at the shelter, which gave their probably exhausted mother a break. On top of this, they were also awarded names. Someone must have had a sense of humor when they came to deciding what to call them. The 4 kittens now have fitting monikers of Daz, Ariel, Purcell, and Surf, all laundry detergent names. Furthermore, the family were happily adjusting to life outside of a household appliance when the animal shelter received an unexpected call. As it turned out, and to their great surprise, there had been another kitten in the litter. And even more amazingly, and despite having to fend for itself, this kitten was still alive. Surprise turned to relief, and 4 became 5. The plucky newcomer had managed to survive in spite of being left all alone. We were shocked when we received the call from the florist saying they'd found another kitten, but we were so glad she was okay, Mazzoni stated. Against the odds, she was in good health too. The 5 kittens were reunited, with the 5th being given the name Fairy in keeping with the laundry detergent theme shared by her siblings. Like her brothers and sisters, Fairy was another black and white kitten, and she too was housed in a comfy kitten cabin, which sounds like a perfect paradise. Soon all the kittens were neutered and vaccinated. Then once veterinary staff were satisfied with their condition, they were placed in foster care. In these loving environments, they could learn to adjust to different people and places. Happily, the kittens were all found before they were 8 weeks old. The 2-month mark is crucial in a cat's life, as this is when socializing becomes challenging. After this time, cats can be nervous around humans for the rest of their lives. The wonderful news is that Daz and Ariel have already been adopted by a loving family. Now the rest of these young cats are on the prowl for some new parents and a place to call home for good. After their eventful start to life, they certainly deserve a safe haven. In common with so many animal shelters the world over, the work that the Mayhew Animal Home carries out is priceless. In fact, a pair of kittens found living behind a garbage bin were just 2 recent recipients of the shelter's expert care. Like the washing machine kitties, these fortunate felines potentially owe their lives to the work of the charity. Moreover, as well as thanking the shelter, the Edgware brood also have to be grateful to a vigilant florist. With eyes more attuned to colorful flowers, it could have been easy to miss the black and white bundles of fur. Luckily for all then, there was a happy ending to this heartwarming account of kitten search and rescue. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.